So it's 4 a.m. Today is September 4th. It's officially my birthday and I'm turning 20. Yeah, so, and normally I don't really care about my birthday, but I guess I felt like I wanted to talk, kind of just talk about where my life was and where it is now, and just kind of like see where it goes, you know? So yeah, during high school, so during high school, around probably starting in 7th grade, right? I wanted to be a brain surgeon. That was like my biggest goal and ambition. Like that was like my dream job. Not really because I knew anything about brain surgery, but I knew I wanted to be a doctor, and then that's just kind of like aiming big, you know? So I just wanted to be one of the biggest doctors, I don't know. So that's what I started doing, that's what I started focusing on, that's what I started doing in school. So I just took every single medical class they provided. I did HOSA, I read medical books, I haven't read brain surgery books, I read books about why you shouldn't do this and all that sort of stuff. And then I decided I needed to maintain good grades, so I got 4.0s, I took all AP classes, I joined clubs, I volunteered a lot. So I did like over 300 volunteer hours every single year. All I did was study for school. I took the ACT 9 times. I did everything possible to get scholarships so I could afford going to school, but I graduated top of my class, valedictorian, and I got rejected by all 87 scholarships. I think I became bitter, so I just stopped not wanting to go to school, and just senior year was really rough, where I started having a lot of anxiety and a lot of depression. Found out I went to the doctor for it, and yeah, like senior year was a really rough year for me. It just like stressed me out so much, focusing on school and like making these long and short-term goals and not being able to like make them, you know? So yeah, so it kind of broke me down. And then after I graduated, like I was up there and I was just like, was the past 6 years worth it? Like all this stress, all this anxiety, like now I'm on medication, all this stuff, and like I'm always anxious, and I didn't think so, you know? So I graduated, actually decided I didn't want to go to school, so I actually dropped out from going to Slick, and then I actually signed up like 2 weeks before I had to, but yeah, so, and I just found out that I could graduate in a semester, so I just did that, you know? I just focused on hurrying up, getting a degree so my parents wouldn't freak out, even if it was just an associate's. And yeah, I just, that's where the direction of school I took. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so I just quit caring about school, and I just felt, like, obviously I felt bitter, but yeah, I just don't feel like school was my thing, because it was kind of crazy. So right after graduating, I decided to split up. So I've been working ever since I was 15, and I've been saving up for college, specifically to like make up the extra money if scholarships couldn't pay for it. But I saved up about $15,000, and that, looking at school, could only pay for a year and a half, and I just couldn't justify like 4 years of working and saving just to go to school for a year and a half and be in debt for another 12. So what I did was I split up my money into 3 parts, one in just to like a regular savings, one into a travel fund, and one into sirweare. So I took the third, and I decided that for every single month for as long as possible, I want to travel. So that's what I did. So for the past year, from May 2018 to May 2019, I traveled. I stopped caring about school. I stopped worrying about that sort of stuff. I stopped taking like anxiety medication. I stopped taking antidepressants, all that sort of stuff. And I just focused on me. I just focused on doing things that I think would make me happy and learning more about myself and just putting myself out there. So I really tried building my craft in photography. I reached out to more people, even though I was doing it with friends and all that stuff, and it didn't work out. I'm still grateful for all of them and where they helped me get to. And so this past year I've been traveling a lot. I think I've really changed, or at least I stopped wearing a mask. So when I was in high school, I just felt like I was adapting to everyone, like whatever group I was in or whoever I was with, I just adapted to their personality so that they felt comfortable. I was never really me. So this past year, not really having anyone to talk to and just being by myself, I think I really learned how to just not care about what other people have to say, just care about more what I have to say and my opinions and my values and expressing who I am. So traveling every month led to me finding out that I fell in love with Seattle, and I just couldn't stop going back. I think it's like my 4th time going. In the past, in 1 year, I went 4 times, and there's just something that tells me I have to be out there, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, and starting in November, I'm gonna move out to Seattle, and I want to pursue. I don't know what I want to pursue, but I just know I have to be out there, and I know my focus is gonna be portraits and wedding photography. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. There's a lot of things I want to do with my life before it ends, and I just feel like I just want to start doing stuff, So that's one reason I'm on YouTube, or just starting more on YouTube and trying to put myself out there. So when I'm out there, or from now on, enter my 20s, I want to document more of my life, do more kind of like personal videos, and just show people who I am, if that makes sense. But just a kind of short video talking about entering my 20s. So right now I currently work about 80 hours a week. I start my Mondays through Fridays from 4 a.m. to 3 to 5 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays I work from 4 to 9 and 11 to 6. But so I'm still trying to make time to take photos, but honestly, I know I have to focus on saving up first and getting out to Seattle, just kind of like my short-term goal to long-term goal. But so enter my 20s, I want to focus more on social media, not really blowing up, if you say, quote unquote, but I want to focus on social media and document more of my life. I want to have something to reflect on, to see where my life goes, mostly because for the past 6 years I knew where I was going to go, and now for the rest of my life I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. So I think being able to document all of it and seeing where that takes me, I think that'd just be exciting. But so thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and hope to see you soon.